I'm reading backwards, guys. I'm sorry. You love this color yarn? Okay, so the color yarn that I'm using here is Reef. That is a Red Heart yarn. This one is, so it's just good old Red Heart Super Saver. I'm sorry, my camera is just refusing to focus today. And it's on autofocus, but I don't understand what the problem is. But yeah, that's Reef. This one's a really pretty color. Thinking the first 10 minutes after you pick freckle fireworks up at the station. Ava, I am very happy for you. I don't know, my parents don't talk like that. It's just, unfortunately, I picked it up a horrible habit, and I don't try to correct myself except on this stream or in front of little tiny children. I'm sorry, I'm scrolling and trying to keep up with all of you. You just purchased, yes, they had a great sale on Friday. Their doorbusters, it was $2.50 for Red Heart. I know, I didn't go, ultimately. I was gonna go shopping on Friday, and Frasier and I just decided, nope, we're not doing it. Because the other thing is, Lady Nikon, I know they're gonna put it on sale again before the holidays. And of course, now I need it. I have to actually go pick up a skein because I'm out of a color for an order. Nana went fine. I actually finished Thursday in Japan. So I finished, right? Yeah, I finished 2 days behind, or 2 days ahead behind. It went okay, but I mean, my novel was garbage. It was total garbage. But I wrote just over 50,000, and then I was like, that's it. And Shadow Fairy did too. Shadow Fairy made it as well. You didn't swear much when the kids were younger, but now you don't care. Children don't deter you. Did I get everybody? I'm looking. I think we talked about the telephone pole. Okay, let me come back down here. You're literally impressed with yourself. See, that's good. Pekka, that's a good day, right? You're like, holy crap, I made that. That's a good reaction to have. I thought you meant like you looked at it and you're like, ew? I thought you meant the other way. But yeah, it's cool when you stun yourself. You're like, holy crap, I did that. But with different words if it was me. Oh, Alley Cat, I can totally understand. You're making hats for kids and mittens. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I've got to get this stupid order for Warm Up America. I've got to get that out the door. I meant to do some more with that this weekend, and I did not. That was part of the cleaning up yesterday. I was like, okay, well, I'll put this over here so it's ready to go, and I just haven't gotten there. But that has to go out before the holidays. I am not pushing that to 2020, so that's got to go out this month. Oh no. Oh gosh, that's awful. I'm sorry that your back hurts. Yeah, this is Reef. This is the Reef colorway. Yeah, it's a really pretty color. I actually did not get this color for a while. I mean, it was out there, and then I was just looking for different colors that we haven't used. And I was like, okay, I'll try it. Yeah, it's a really, really pretty color. Aww. So they wanted one, but they were mad that everybody else got them, but they didn't. What you have to do, Lady Nikon, is you have to teach them how to... Did you knit or crochet? I don't know if you do one or the other or both. Or maybe you even weave. But you teach them and then make them make their own scarves. You do both? Okay. I can do crochet, but this is my primary craft. I'm a lot less adept at the crochet side of things. You're 21. Most people my age has a sore back because of posture. Fair enough. you start doing really silly stuff in your 20s because you're like, I'm invincible, it'll be fine. And then you realize, oh, injuries happen when I sleep like that, or bend over and pick that thing up that I shouldn't have picked up. You have to get some to make a blanket out of it. Yeah, it would be a really pretty one to do blanket. Equin Wolf, thank you very much for that follow. I appreciate it. I've got 2 more rounds to do on this one to get us out of this 2x2 ribbing. So I'm gonna do these last 2 rows, and then we're gonna go find somebody to raid and head out. I knew that was gonna happen. My headphones don't want to stay in today. Here's this from working. They just turn. Oh, they're young. The wheel. Oh, that would be fun. I have not tried those. I've seen them in the stores, obviously. If I do any kind of loom related stuff, I'd like to try weaving. Even though there are plenty of little knitting looms out there, I would like to try weaving, but I haven't quite gone over to the dark side yet. I'm getting pretty close. I actually do have a scarf that I have to kick out before Christmas as well. I have a Christmas present to actually knit, but I got a lot. I've got to sit down and really plan out what I need to do over the next few weeks, because I have a bad feeling that I'm going to get a surprise. You want a sock machine? Oh, saucy. That's not good. That happens a lot at this time of year because I'll be knitting like crazy, and I will start with the carpal tunnel stuff. Frequent breaks and doing like wrist exercises is really helpful for that. You gotta see one. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Rogue Knitter has a sock knitting or a circular loom knitting machine. I'm probably saying the wrong words, but she can do a lot of the sock portion on the machine, and then she can hand knit the rest of it. Can't remember how she described that. Like she was doing blanks in a way. Yeah, Rogue has one. Yeah, they're really neat. I think I'm going to need another house though if I start yet another craft. Because it's like, if I go into weaving, I have a friend whose wife just bought her first floor loom. And I was like, ooh, a floor loom. Yeah, because I watch Looney Loom Works, and I've watched Alley Cat, and I'm like, ooh, floor loom would be really neat. I'm afraid I could outgrow my space. And I don't think Frage is going to give me a bigger space. Other than the basement. He'd let me go to the basement if I wanted to, but I don't want to go down there. I think the ribbing and the finishing is done by hand. Your husband would marry me again if I just made tons of wool socks. I don't know. I think that would be great. Some brands can do the ribbing too. I haven't done socks myself. I haven't knit them. I did a test sock once just to try it and to turn a heel and say, okay, I can do this. But I haven't sat down and made a pair of socks. I might be getting close to that since I'm now starting to do the color work and I'm not quite as intimidated by doing more difficult patterns. I might be getting there to the point that I'd be like, why wasn't I doing this all along? I know that usually people say once you start knitting socks, you never go back. I don't know. To the Googles, right? You can't even get your fella to marry me, and we've been together for 15 years. That's probably true. The more versatile ones are more expensive. They're like hats for your they're more involved hats for your feet. I could do shorty socks probably. I think I'd get annoyed with longer ones. Oh no! So you stopped in the middle? Oh. That's happened with me with mittens. You know, it's like I'll get through the first mitten and I'm like, yeah, this is fine, and I'll start the next one and I'm just like, I don't want to do this. I made one. I don't want to make the other. Yeah, there are some that you can do it in 2 socks at the same time. I have a feeling I'd have to do that because I know myself. I will just stall out on the matching sock and then I'll just never finish it. And I have actually started socks twice and just been like, I hate this, and then I take it off the needles. So I've tried a couple of times and I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to go there. The DPN, oh yeah, the DPNs are definitely, I mean, I have lots of DPNs, but with your socks, you're dealing with the super small sizes, and those can be trying. They can be trying. All right, this is going to be our last row. This is our last rib row on this one, and then we'll head out. Actually, let me come over here and make sure I got that going. You haven't tried to tackle socks yet? All your thumbs were working well. No, you don't have to do matching socks, but I guess, so Walls, I would do just one sock. A one sock syndrome where I finished it and I'm like, look, I'm accomplished. And then it would be like, oh no, I have to do another one. You know, so I think I will have to do 2 at a time. Otherwise, I don't think they'll get finished. Thank you, Mrs. Madronin, for putting that in there. If you guys want to practice the raid call, and that's what Mrs. Madronin has just put in chat, if you copy from the bombs to the bombs, that way you guys will can practice it in chat and you'll be ready to go when we go ahead and raid. I'm going to host Looney Loomworks. I know he is live and streaming, so we'll go over and say hi to Looney. I do have a ton of people to thank too, so I'm not offline yet. Let me go through a very long list of people. We'll start with Yarn Bear because Yarn Bear actually managed to have yarn delivered at 8:30 in the morning at my house. So thank you to Yarn Bear for some extra yarn today. Yarn Bear has replenished my yarn storage. The stores were low, and he made sure that I got some new yarn. Yeah, we were asking what kind of machine you had, Rogue. And if it does the ribbing on the sock, or if it only does... I thought it only did, like, the tube portion of it, and then you had to finish the rest of it, if I remember correctly. Thank you to Jinyada and Dragon for the cheers today. I very much appreciate the bits that you used in chat. Thank you to Equin Wolf and Janyata and Nice Bits and Things for the follow. Also, Drexted. I might be saying that wrong. I hope I'm not saying it wrong. I try not to say names wrong. But thank you guys for the follows. Hopefully, if you stuck around for a bit, you enjoyed your stay and will come back and hang out with us again. Only one sock could be a problem, but I got into a pattern rhythm with these mittens and almost made... Oh, no! Oh, that would have sucked. I have made that mistake, Chem-Man. Oh, that would have been bad. You have an Erlbacher Gearhart machine. I do have a ribber, but you don't use it. I can do the heels and toes easily, and right now I'm doing a mock rib cuff for your kids' socks. Thank you to Jan Bear for the gifted sub to Quiltoni. Thank you to the following folks for resubs: Rogue Knitter, Haddon, Saucy Wench, Heather, Ava, and Flying Pink Monkey. Thank you for all of the support. Seriously, guys, I do appreciate it. Yeah, Jan Bear was super, super generous. Sent me a whole bunch of yarn over the past few days. So we'll have some new colors to experiment with, both for like sub-related stuff and donation projects. If I ever get to knit something for myself, maybe there will be something in there for me too. But right now it's orders and donation stuff for the foreseeable future, since we're getting close to the holidays. You need to learn how to knit socks. That's the people you got your machine from. Is yours new, or was that like a refurbished machine, Rogue Knitter? And of course, thank you everybody who was hosting. I know there were a lot more people than this, but Saucy and Walls of Gab, Shadow Fairy, Mrs. Mad Ronin, everyone who was auto hosting, thank you. I'm gonna feel really bad if I'm effing this ribbing up. I can't really mess this up because this is a paid order. So if I screw this up, it means I'm unknitting, so I can fix it. But I think we're good. I think I got it. I had that one stitch that I had to straighten out there early on. But at least when I come back from the store, I will be able to sit down and just start knitting. I'll knit. Hey, bald guy, how are you? Yours was new. They don't do refurbished, but you can sometimes find like you can find antiques. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we're going to go over and say hello to Looney Loomworks. Looney is a fellow member. Oh, hi. That's my lap that I was supposed to change screens for. There you go. That was what I was supposed to be doing. Anyways, we're going to go over and say hi to Looney Loomworks. I know. After I just said I hate having like my legs on stream. There you go. Just to prove I do have pants on. It's okay. We've taken care of that. We've taken care of it. So Looney is going to maybe be drinking some coffee, trying to be productive. I don't know what he's working on yet, but we'll go say hi to him. Let's see. Let's do this. We're going to do our raid call. So there you go. If you want to practice that here in chat, make sure that you have it ready to go when we go over to Looney's channel. Looney is a member of Naughty by Nature, which is the same stream team that I stream for. He's a super awesome guy. Please know though that his stream is a little more mature content, so there may be some cuss words or something like that, and if that bothers you, I just want to give you that knowledge up front. But hopefully, if you are okay with that, you'll come over and raid with us. Okay, well, that's nice. Thank you. Have a great afternoon, though. I appreciate it. Anyways, we're going to go over and say hi to Looney. This is the channel that we're going to host and raid. So here we go there. That's who we're going to host and raid. If you want to follow me on social media, know that below my Twitch window, there is a link for where I am on the web. You can always follow me there. Otherwise, I will be back tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We will be working on hats because I have a lot of hats to make for this order. Thank you, Ava. And thank you, everybody who has sat here and hung out with us and talked with us or even lurked with us. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you again for all the resubs and just everything. The bits in chat. Jan Bear, the gifted sub. Again, thank you for all the stream support. Even if you're just sitting here and watching, that is still eyes on the stream. It still is a way for me to grow the channel. So I don't want anybody to ever think like, oh, I'm only looking for subs. I'm just happy that you're here and talking, because if you're not here and hanging out with me, there's no channel, you know? So I do appreciate you all coming by and keeping me company. You are free? What's this about, Walls? Oh, did you? Were you timed out? Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Anytime you guys keep me company, aw. So, guys, we're going to go over and say hi to Looney. Let me go ahead. I didn't mean to. I think you know where I was going with that. Let me make sure I've got this in here. Sometimes it happens when the stream is rolling. That can sometimes happen. Did it work? It did. Oh my god, it just went straight over? Thank you, Twitch. That's new. It hosted without closing out my stream. Oh well, if you're still sticking around, which you probably aren't, thank you for today. I will see you guys tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Have a great rest of your day.